should be more chairs. There's 2 chairs right here. You might want to transplant them over there. If you have a chair next to you, raise your hand. An open seat next to you. So there should be enough for you guys in these chairs also. There's awesome seats. All right. Challenge number 2 for tonight is you are going to take your phones and bring them to the front and put them on this box where Bella is sitting. So please deposit your phones on this box. I think you're going that way.
Kids leave now. One side. Oh, one side.
Okay.
Are these all taken?
Bella.
I lied. It was in my pocket.
All right. All right, you guys, let's refocus. So some really exciting things. We did our surprise non-workout on Saturday. So for those of you who missed it, I would really recommend hooking up with someone who was here and having them just go through a few minutes of it with you. It's very, very powerful, and it's not really something that I can verbally explain. It's something you need to experience. So anyone who was here, raise your hands. All right. I know you guys shared a lot online already, so if you know people who weren't here, if you weren't here, raise your hands. Okay, cool. So maybe each one of you finds one person and then kind of spread the love from there. Because from second and first class and the people who did it was really powerful, yeah? Right? So it really focused on connecting with people and seeing them as they really are and being true reflections versus the lies that we often tell ourselves. So a lot of times we tell ourselves a lot of negative things, and we are our biggest critic and our biggest enemy, and the goal is to become our biggest supporter and cheerleader. So if we're telling ourselves negative things every day, what more for someone else? Right? If someone was talking trash to one of our friends, we'd probably kick their butts. But when we talk trash to ourselves, we accept it day in and day out. We need to stop that. It's going to hinder your results. So meet up with someone, go over the exercise, change your life. Cool? All right. So moving forward, ladies, we are starting bikini fittings. Hopefully for those of you who already tried on your bikinis on Saturday or brought a bikini on Saturday, you kind of have a feel of what it's going to feel like and look like. Second class is going Sunday, right? Or Sunday? Saturday? Sunday? S day. So they are going on a day that starts with an S. And then everyone else is going to follow suit after that. We went to the Crest today. We picked out some really cool lighting for the show. So there's going to be like lights, spin audience, and flashing on stage. So we're definitely going to need to do a run through because you might freak out. It is a lot of bright, so it looks really awesome. But it's very bright when it's in your eye. So there's that going through. Challenge. So again, if you were here on Saturday, third class, you have an I love you video that's going to be due on Saturday this week. It's basically you talking to yourself in the mirror, telling yourself how much you love yourself, how proud of you are. I know a few of you have done it. Freddie was the first one. Pop it up for Freddie. So that is due. It doesn't have to be very long. You're not looking into the camera. You're literally looking at yourself, holding your phone, looking at yourself, talking to yourself. It's a pep talk. Cool? Cool. All right, so for tonight, I'm super excited because we have an extremely powerful leader coming up here. He is going to share a really inspiring, motivating message with you guys that's going to carry you not only through the end of this program, but beyond. So if you don't have a paper and pen already, I would get it. He is a master of parables and storytelling. He's able to bring lessons to life in ways that I haven't ever heard before. So I'm very excited. If you guys could get on your feet and welcome Jesse to the stage. you have the clicker? You're gonna click it for him? He'll click it for you, Jesse. Joe will click it for you. Just point at him aggressively.
Aggressively.
Yeah.
Hey, Panda, you have the next phone? $5. I got $5 here.
Throw them, we'll catch them.
Who needs a pen? I hear. Card, pen. Everybody got a pen? All right, so first of all, yes, if you haven't put your phones away, go ahead and do so. I'm gonna hold my phone because I have my thing on here, so don't mind my phone. So how's everybody doing tonight? So what do we got? 6 weeks left? 6 weeks?
Yes.
6 weeks left. Okay. So first of all, I'd just like to thank you guys for allowing me to once again come in front of you and speak to third class, second class, as well as first class. This is definitely a very humbling experience every time, and I'm very, very honored to be able to share with you guys some of the stuff that I've been gone through personally. Some of it I've been reading up on and trying to bring it to you in a way that maybe you might be able to see it, maybe through pictures, if you will. So, first of all, I have a slide up here, and I want you to look at this slide and to really think about what it represents. What it represents to you. How does it make you feel? What do you think it took for that person to finally get to that stage? The journey itself, going through the different levels, the different maybe slips here, a fall there, bruised knee, and start to think about how this person feels at that very moment as they begin to stand upon the top of their goal or the destination that they were trying to get to. Everybody got it? Now I want you to close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. And I want you to think and ask yourself this question. What inspired you to take this journey called the Release Candidate? How did you feel as you began to feel that sense of excitement as you saw, whether it was your friend, your loved one, as they begin to stand on stage and you begin to see them radiate with just so much positivity, so much confidence as they work through each pose, as they begin to look at their fellow release candidates, just having such an amazing time, having their spotlight, their time on that stage. And go back to that moment when you decided, this is something that I want for me. This is something that I think that is going to make me a better person. I want this challenge, and I'm ready to do it. You guys remember that feeling? Okay, open up your eyes. So, you guys got a piece of paper? I want you to briefly write down, this is a question to you, what inspired you to start this journey? I'll give you a few minutes just to write it down. And be truthful with yourself. If it was just to be up there shining like a star, write it down. If it was to be a positive role model of somebody else, write that down.
John, the next slide. The question is the next slide. Go to the next slide. The next slide. Yeah.
All right, a few more seconds. All right, so tonight what I'm going to do is I would like to take you down a journey. Well, I'm going to take you up a journey on a mountain called November 1st, okay? This is a mountain that is going to be climbed. You all already started to climb it, but what I want you to do is I want you to start to reflect a little bit about what it is that you've gone through thus far, how you felt, your highs, your lows, some of the things that you're yet to come into contact with, and how you have grown as a person to continue and finish, so that way you too will have your shining moment on that stage and on that day. So, on the next slide, so you begin to take this journey and you see this amazing vision of this person standing upon the hill, and you decide to yourself, I too want to take that journey. I want to be able to stand up there and just look out and see all the wonderful things that are out there, the beautiful skies, the scenery, all these wonderful things. But in order for you to finally get to that position, first must come what? Action, right? Without anything, a dream is just a dream unless action is basically brought into fruition, and then all of a sudden it becomes a goal. Okay? And so as you begin to start this journey called the Release Candidate, or climb November 1st, you start out with excitement, right? You're excited, you want everybody to know, hey, I'm going to become part of this Release Candidate. These people are so freaking amazing, I'm going to learn so much. And the excitement is just bubbling at you. You want to share it with everybody, right? So with that said, you begin to walk through this beautiful valley of excitement, flowers just blooming everywhere. Everyone has happy faces because you really don't know what to expect. You're at the foot of the mountain. So you go in there with great expectation, with a heart open, say, well, I don't know what to expect, but I just know that's going to be great because I have a vision of where I want to be on that stage when it comes my time. So go ahead and go to the next one. As you begin to walk up this mountain, all of a sudden, you start to realize that there is a question that starts to come about. What am I willing to give up to keep growing? So certain people here, they came into this program and they had a lot of stuff that they were carrying. But who's here has ever climbed a mountain with a lot of stuff on their back? I know Drew has. And I know Jake has. We've seen them. They're ridiculous. Certain people, they're just strong. I don't know how to say it. But the amazing thing about what it is, when you begin to start this journey, some of us, we have our hands so full of different things within ourselves that we carry. And as we begin to take this journey and we try to get to this certain goal, go ahead and go to the next slide. We start to realize that this journey is not going to be as easy as we thought. And there are certain things that you must let go in order for you to get a better hold of where it is you're trying to go. Because if you have your hands full and you slip down a hill, what's going to happen?
You die.
Yeah, the extreme end, you fall off the cliff. On the not so extreme end, you slip and you hurt yourself. And so within some certain situations, you may cause an injury that may discourage you from continuing on your journey. And so with that said, we have physical, and we have emotional, and we have mental. So as you begin to go on this amazing journey, and you had all these different things that you may have been holding, whether it been past hurts, whether it been just the wrong mindset, whether it was just a bad attitude, you had all this stuff as you begin to carry it, walking up this hill, and you start to realize, I gotta let some of this stuff go, because if I don't let it go, I might fall, I might not finish, I might quit. So the question to you, I want you to write down and answer, is what am I willing to give up to keep growing?
Back.
Yeah, that's just a picture of you climbing. So take a few minutes just to write it down, and I want you to just really be honest with yourself. One of the nice things that I realized about some of our hikes that we've done just as a group is even though you're climbing up and it's really hard, if you just take a quick second just to look back, the view is beautiful. And it's a great way to reflect on how far you've come, how high you've gone. But in order to get to those higher places, you have to have your hands free. So that way you can grasp some of the things that are going to keep you stable and keep you sure. You got it? All right. So let's continue on our journey as we continue all the way up to the top. So the next slide. So, like I said, as you begin to go up, if you take a moment, when things just seem like, man, this stuff is really hard, take time to reflect, take time to just look back over your shoulder and see how far you really come. So, just a really quick survey. Who here is the same as when they first started? Raise your hand. All right, look around, everybody. All right, next question. Who here has changed? Let's say 50%. About 7%. 8%. 9%. 100. Okay. That was a little bit of a trick question because no one's ever perfect. Growing is infinite. You never stop growing. If you think you've got to the place where you want to be, I would say take a look, reflect a little bit more, and see what things that you can perfect, what things that you can continue growing on. Okay, so here's the next question. How can you affect the people around you? Or how have you affected the people around you? Go ahead and take a couple minutes, write it down. You can keep writing. I just wanted to talk a little bit. So one of the things that's been amazing as far as being a mentor is you get to hear some amazing stories from people on their amazing journey. And one of the things that I found out is that whether you realize it or not, those of you who have gone through this already, you have inspired third class just by being on stage. But now that you're on your own journey, again, getting ready to step on stage, you're still inspiring them through other means, whether you're doing mentoring or whether you're just getting ready and prepping for the walk on the stage as well. So I just want you to know that as you continue to go on, everybody's watching. So who here has been inspired by somebody in this room? Raise your hand. Take a quick look around. Okay. So everybody matters. Everybody's watching. Get to a spot that we just can't get to by ourselves. Sometimes it takes for us to swallow our pride. It takes for us a little bit to say, you know what, I need some help because I can't reach this ledge. And that's one of the things that myself personally, I was very, very, very wary of doing. Not because of pride per se, but just because I didn't want to inconvenience anybody into getting to that next level. So as you begin to go through this program, there might be certain things that you may be struggling with that you don't want to really, well, you know, I got this, I'll figure it out. But you miss the whole point of what it is about this bonding. So within a team, what is the basis of a team? Helping one another get to the goal, right? Helping one another get to the finish line or winning the game. So the beautiful thing about being part of the release candidate is just that. It's that when you can't figure it out, you have so many resources, so many people that are so willing to help you get to that next level. All you have to do is ask for a handout and they'll help you up. Okay, as you begin to climb up, certain things get difficult, so sometimes we need a fellow release candidate to help us up in those areas. And as you begin to finish and you're getting it, you say, man, you know, things are just going, I got everything down, my meal plan's on point, you know, I'm doing the workouts, I'm happy, my mindset is in the right spot. But then you get to a place that a lot of people get to, and it's basically just that, it's a plateau. All of a sudden you're doing the same thing, but it seems like you ain't going anywhere. So the next question I want you to ask yourself is, what is the key to going to the next level in your development? So when you feel stuck, this is the question I want you to ask yourself. What is the key to you going to the next level in your development? Whether it be in your physical, whether it be in your mental, or just in your human being itself. What is it going to take? So next slide. I thought this was a great picture because sometimes when we hit a plateau, we tend to focus on the flat ground, right? Which is why we say, man, I'm not going nowhere. It seems like I'm not going any higher. I can't seem to reach that next step to get up just a little bit higher where I want to be. But the key is this. Even when you hit a plateau, you must refocus and remember that your goal is in plain sight. If you just look up a little bit higher, just focus in a little bit tighter, and then you'll remember, man, my goal is just ahead of me. If I continue on, be consistent, trust the process, and trust my mentors, and trust that they know what's best for me to get to my final destination. And so, one of the amazing things about the release candidate has been what you guys did Saturday. So who here had an amazing time on Saturday? Okay, can I get just maybe 1 or 2 shares from Saturday? Anybody? Yeah, stand up.
Go up there.
Okay.
Get up. Go up.
Stay.
So for those that didn't get to experience it, it was really an emotional bonding experience. You look around and there's so many people and you don't realize how you don't really know everyone of us. And it was kind of nice to get the one-on-one time. Very emotional, but it was great.
All right, one more. I just want one more. They go, wow.
You know the on Saturday it was a very intense. What's the word? It was a very intense experience. You get to hear a lot of stuff about yourself that you've been hearing throughout time, but you don't take it in. You don't really realize it. Then you keep hearing it and hearing it, and just there's something, and then you start seeing it more, and then it just reflects on it. It just kind of sinks in there. It's an amazing experience. It was very, very uncomfortable, to be honest, but it was very empowering.
Awesome. So, I don't know if this was something that was intended by Joe and Elsie, but those moments in the release candidate for me have been the most memorable and the most powerful parts of the release candidate. And I was looking for a picture that would complement what it is that we do here as a release candidate. And so the next slide. The way I feel about the release candidate is we're working to get to the top of this giant mountain November 1st. And in our journey, we start to find out that, we're going to hit some plateaus. Things are going to be tough. But then all of a sudden, we find these beautiful places as we continue on our journey that basically replenish us and that they give us clean water, a newfound energy, a new way to just say, you know what? This is an amazing journey and I'm ready. I feel like I'm getting my second wind. And I can continue on. I can eat chicken again for the next couple of weeks. And so as you begin to go and you get to these beautiful places where we have mindset and all of a sudden you're uncomfortable, but you're like, man, this is so amazing, but I'm uncomfortable. It's designed for you to feel uncomfortable, but at the same time, it's just so powerful. So I started to think, I was like, man, I gotta find something perfect. And as I began to look at this, I started to realize, okay, man, there's a beautiful pasture right there, there's water. I mean, it just feels so comfortable, so inviting, but yet my goal is still in the distance. I still know that this is not a stopping place. This is not a place where I can set up camp. It's just a place that was intended for temporary, to recharge, so I can get to that place that was my goal in the very beginning. So, the next question I want you to ask yourself is, What is the next level worth to you? What is the next level worth to you? How far are you willing to go? So, one of the funny things was, when I was doing the release candidate, like a lot of us guys, we got a really tight bond and everything. And I started to think to myself, man, these guys are going hard. If I don't get my game up, I'm gonna make my friends look bad, and I don't want to do that. So I took it upon myself to say, well, if they can do it, so can I, right? And so I had to get to a place in my mind where I realized that, you know what, no matter how hard this program seems to be, it's never going to be as hard as the effort that you put towards it. Because something that costs you that great, the value that it's going to give you is going to be insurmountable. And so, as I begin to work harder, as I begin to give more, as I begin to really just dive into this program, I started to realize that the more I gave out, the more was poured into me. And so I had this really amazing thought about that, is have you ever had a glass that was full of something and you try to pour more into it? What happens? It overflows, right? It gets messy. Like, nothing can go in there. So I started to realize that if I started to pour myself out and start to give more of myself to my fellow candidates, with whether it be sharing my story, whether it be sharing some of the things that I may have been going through, I would empty out my vessel so that way when they had these amazing nuggets, I would have a vessel to be able to catch those and use those for the betterment of my journey. So when we ask you to do certain things within the release candidate, like we have a challenge here, post this there, what we're trying to do is we're trying to empty your vessel so that way when we get you to a place where you feel empty, we'll be able to pour in some amazing things that will help you along this journey and maybe even further than that. Is this helping anybody? Yeah. All right. I'm trying to just stay in the rhythm right here. Okay. So the next question was what is the next level worth to you? So you guys got that written down?
Yeah.
Okay. So next slide. So I like to call this, what do we have? 6 weeks? Mm-hmm. 6 weeks. I want you to ask this one question. You have to write this one down. What have you given this program of yourself? 100%? 80%? 70%? 50%? Where are you on that scale? You don't have to say. You don't need to know. But this is be truthful with yourself. So I would say, liken this part of the journey right now as you had the first half. Maybe some of you guys did amazing. Maybe some of you guys did it half-heartedly. Maybe some of you guys just kind of did it just to get by. I want to challenge you tonight to really think about what it is that you have embarked upon, what it is that your journey really means to you. Look at that last question and what is this worth to you? Your time, your effort, your sacrifice, all these things that you have placed that may be very valuable to you on the side burner, or maybe have neglected altogether just to do this amazing journey for yourself. So I would say now that we're in the second half, now you're getting to the harder part of the game. Now there's no more trees, there's no more oasis, no more palm trees, whatever you want to call it. You guys, this is a hard part of the game. This is where if you did it half-heartedly the rest of the way, you ain't gonna finish. Let's go. I got one more question for you. What will you trade? What will you trade in the second half? Go ahead and take a moment to write those down. Be honest with yourself. This is kind of a thinking one. I had something else planned, but I think this is kind of where we need to be. Everybody got it? All right. Smile at somebody. Say it's gonna be all right. All right, so we're climbing up this mountain. We're climbing up this mountain called November 1st, right? All right, so what would you trade? I got a few for you. You can write them down if you want. You don't have to. And the first one is trade affirmation for accomplishment. Sometimes we seek the awards and want to get patted on the back. We want Joe to see us eating our chicken and brown rice in front of him. We want him to see us doing the last set of push-ups before we get done with our workout. But you know what? The most amazing workouts, what the most amazing thing you can do for yourself is when you do it when you're all by yourself, nobody else is watching, but you're just getting things done. Okay? Next, trade immediate pleasure for personal growth. So, as a release candidate, I know the struggle is real. I worked in the corporate office. There was donuts everywhere, right? There was times where I could have said, oh yeah, I worked out. Nobody was around. And I could have posted I was at 24-hour when I was really sleeping in bed. There could have been times where I was writing in my journal. Who here is still writing in their journal? Anybody? Anybody? It's all right. This is for you. You're still writing in your journal? Great job. I could have easily just said, oh yeah, I'm writing in my journal, and then when Joe says, let me see your journal, I said, oh, I didn't bring it today. Very easy, right? So the immediate pleasures, sometimes they're going to cost you something. They're going to cost you, you know what, I'm not having this donut. I'm going to do this workout. I'm going to skip on this personal stuff that I might want to do, maybe going to a club, maybe hanging out with family. But there's a place that I'm trying to get to. There's a goal that I have set before me. There's something that must be done in order for me to reach my destination. And number 3, trade exploration for focus. And that kind of goes along with what I said, how many people here have been invited to multiple barbecues, parties, right? And while I was going through the program, it seemed like everybody's birthday was through my whole program. Like everybody was invited. But you know what? I'm grateful that I had such amazing friends that they were always consistent, always posting. And as soon as I seen their post up, I said, oh man, he's not doing it, I'm not doing it. I don't want to let them down. So whatever keeps you accountable, whatever keeps you focused, man, hold on to that and keep going. Number 4, trade acceptable for excellence. This last 6 weeks, hey, you can do it like Joe says, half-ass. But is that really where you want to be on November 1st? Or do you want to be able to stand up there with the confidence and with just everything that you got and said, man, I gave it my all. This is my progress day. I'm ready to shine. What is it that you want to feel on that day? Do you want to feel like I could have did better? Trust me, you don't want to feel that way. You want to give it your all. You want to say that I put every ounce of sweat, every opportunity, I ate every single meal, and now this is my time to shine and show the world. Number 4, trade the first half for the second half. How are you going to finish?
Strong.
How are you going to finish?
Strong.
How are you going to finish?
Strong.
All right. So, with that said, let's go to the last slide. This is you, standing on top of that hill. You put everything you had into it. You gave it your all. You did everything you had to do. You gave the first half away, and now you're taking the second half on. You're going to change yourself. You are going to be the change. The things that you were weak in, you're going to perfect. The things that you may have slacked on in, you're going to take it and be real about it. You're going to put it forth, and you're going to have an amazing journey. So, as I begin to think about what it felt like for me as I began to walk on stage, I started to realize that the amazing feeling that I felt wasn't standing in front of the stage, seeing all these people staring at me, but it was every single step I took to get to the stage that was the real reward. As you begin to walk through, as you begin to eat each meal, as you begin to get every single result that you deserve, it was those things that started to flash back in my mind as I began to stand there and start to think, man, I did it. I climbed my mountain. This is it. This is what Joe was talking about. This is what he said I would do. I would be able to inspire people to change their lives. I would inspire somebody to say, you know what, I'm tired of mediocrity. I want something different for my life. And this is what you have the opportunity to do, third class. You have the opportunity to wake somebody up, shake them up, say, look, if she can do it, so can I. If he can do it, it's possible for me too. You have that power. You have that ability, but it's up to you to channel it. Take the second half and run with it. Don't stray away. Don't say, you know what, I'm going to take the easy route. Go hard. Give it all you got. See what can happen. Don't take this opportunity and squander it away, but hold on to it tight and stand firm inside and say, you know what, I'm going to do the best that I possibly can, because you never know who you will inspire. It's up to you. It's up to you, and you all have that opportunity today. So, continue climbing November 1st. It's just around the corner. 6 weeks to go, you guys. 6 weeks to go. Reflect, empower yourself, and go hard. Okay? Thank you very much.
Pretty good, huh? If you're inspired, raise your hand. That was the shiz. Okay, I'm inspired. I'm sitting on my box like, oh my god, yeah. So, second class that are here, raise your hand. Second class. This is all about you guys too. You guys have the opportunity to inspire too. So many people think, oh, I got my one-time results, so now I'm going to eat and do whatever. Second class, you're showing people I can get results and keep results and improve on my results. Amen. So don't take your foot off the gas because third class is special, because they are special. You guys are very, very special. All of you are special. But you, as second class, are showing people what's possible, how you take things to the next level. So you show people it doesn't have to be mediocrity. It doesn't have to be falling off the boat, right? And for you, third class, don't be afraid to shine. Like, give second class a run for their money. You know, come with crazy results. Come with crazy confidence.
Yeah, ready? Come on.
You guys are killing it. And it's going to be a lot more fun because we have a little contest coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. You want to talk about it, Joe?
Fun money. What, the ticket ones?
So, we got a call from the Crest Theater. We have to sell a certain amount of tickets by October 1st. And currently we're only a little bit over 100. So most of that is basically bought by Michelle. So, we have to hit 450 by October 1st. Alright, we have to hit 450 by October 1st. We have about what?
We get to.
So it's about a week and a half, right? 2 weeks to hit it. So you guys haven't been pushing it out. There's no tickets being sold. She doesn't want the Crest to be only having 150 people, 180 people, 200 people. She wants it packed. And we got the privilege to get the Crest, to utilize it, and you guys have to put some effort out. And so by October 1st, we have to have at least 450 tickets sold, or we might have to look for another venue. Yeah, shit happens, but so second class, last show, barely sold. They didn't sell that many tickets. They didn't really do very well on the ticket category. They got awesome results. They didn't do very well. So we're gonna have a board up of who sells the most tickets, second class or third class, right? There's gonna be competition all the way till October 1st, and then all the way till November 1st, right? Whoever sells the most. And if you win, there might be some kind of prize at the end of it. Maybe off of both of them. Maybe it's food. Maybe it's maybe it's some gear. Maybe it's gear, it's food, gear, t-shirts, whatever it is.
Shakes, products.
Shakes, I don't know, Shakes products. But hopefully that gets you a little bit more motivated. We're gonna have a board up. I think right now, third class is in the lead. Because of Michelle.
So this is what we're gonna have you do. Second class and third class. You guys are gonna get some poster board. You're gonna create your own thermometer. We're gonna hang it up in the club, and you guys will color it in as you hit things. And I know Joe doesn't want to tell you guys what the prize is, but I'm gonna kind of allude to it slightly. At the end last year, we had a big party for second class. We took them to BJ's and we paid for everyone. This year we have double to triple the amount of people, so we won't be able to pay for everyone because we're paying for the press. So whatever class wins, they get their food paid for. And I'm telling you right now, it's a possibility, can I tell you the possibility? Of all you can eat tacos, street tacos. So someone comes and they're making fresh carne asada and carnitas and chicken and quesadillas, and you can all bring all the desserts you want, and all of that will be paid for the class that wins. The other class will need to pay for their food.
First competition is October 1st, though. We have to get 450s.
Okay. And that's just to pay for the space. So it's not like just a random number. It's to pay for the space because we need to have it paid for by the first. And we need tickets to pay for the space.
So
your tickets? Yes.
Sell your tickets, yeah. So if you guys do that, there's bonuses, t-shirts, all that stuff as well might be coming your way. October 1st, that's the biggest deadline that we have to have because nobody's pushing, nobody's doing anything. So
Michelle.
Except Michelle. Except Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle. Michelle gets tacos all day, whatever you want.
So in order for us to get the crest, right, because that's part of our contract, we need 450s. Got it? So you guys, if you guys can hustle, if not, then we might be doing it in here. Who knows?
Let me break it down for you. One, you can give Michelle a high five for breaking down the average. 20. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. But if there's 100 of you, which there are, you all need to sell 4 tickets. If you break it down like that, I mean, it's 4 tickets each. You probably have 4 friends, 4 coworkers, 4 homies, 4 strangers, whatever. And the tickets are $10 right now for general admission, $12 for general admission, 15-ish
15 for
for
VIPs.
VIPs.
About today.
If you go. Online it's a little bit more.
Open Monday through Friday, 11:30 to 1:30.
There you go. She knows it.
You know they are.
Or you get them over there.
Yeah, she will.
So we just have to keep track because if they buy them on the press, there's no way to tell the first and second.
You guys, when you buy your tickets, you will come to us and tell us how many you purchased, and we will color in the thermometer. And we will confirm with the crest that how many tickets are
They actually ask your name when you buy them.
Oh,
and they
perfect.
print a little thing that says your name on the front.
I've been getting reports online, so I have an idea.
Yeah, we sold 2 last week.
So also, when you guys are posting your amazing posts about the ticket sales, let people know that after the 24th of October, the tickets go up to $20 and it's only general. So they go up to 20, so they go up $8.
So the flyer's gonna be posted again, printed out, all that stuff. But I would literally tell people, don't wait till the last minute, right? Get a little push to them to get them before October 1st.
So maybe tell them ticket sales go up to 20 on the 1st of October.
Something. Wednesday, second and third class, bring a $20 bill. Just a bill. Not the name of your tickets, but bring it. We have a little workshop exercise for you guys, so bring $20 bill. Real money.
Real money. So second class, if you are able to come Wednesday, come. This is something you guys didn't get to do during your phase, so we're going to do it for this phase. So if you are into cool things, come. We will try our best moving forward to let you guys know when we are going to do cool stuff. But sometimes it sucks because then people only come for the cool stuff. So we really keep it like, just come. And then you'll be happy you did, because we always are going to throw in surprises. The last 6 weeks, you can ask second and first class. It's always a test. It's always a surprise. It's always something different. We're working out on the roof, and then we're going to have a night hike, and then the slumber party. Like, it's just crazy. So just don't miss it.
Hey, you guys said you guys would commit Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. So if you guys miss out, it's your fault, not us. Right? You guys committed to it. You guys signed it on the paper. So don't get butthurt and come to us. Oh, I didn't know. You guys didn't tell us. I don't care. You guys committed to it. You guys come.
Joe's a little under the weather today, so.
No, but you guys did commit to it. You guys said it, so why not come out and do it, right? If I have something, or Elsie has something, or if one of the mentors have something, which they're always thinking of something new, and we throw it in there, you guys should probably be there. So you guys know this Saturday we're going to be at Lake Natoma, right, off of Hazel. There's parking there. It's a fish hatchery. That's where our exercise will be at, right off the trail. So all the details of that will be coming up soon. Cool. Martin Diaz is leading that whole extravaganza.
Teams on Wednesday still?
Yes.
And they need to bring.
They can bring a $5 bill, and they already know because they were supposed to from before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What time is Saturday?
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock Saturday.
Then
Yeah, $20 bill, not 4 or 5s. If you guys cannot make it out, let your mentors know. Right? Keeping them in the dark doesn't make them very happy. So make your mentors know. Then they get all mad and they're like sad and they come to me.
Okay, so question and a comment. 9 a.m. Saturday, is that here meeting or?
Lake Natoma. It'll be posted.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then helping on selling on the tickets, I have been printing color flyers out that you've been posted, and I leave them like at my nail shop and other places, so people that are everywhere else, I would recommend doing that. You never know what random supporters you might get. I don't know.
yeah.
Brilliant. Every gym you go to.
Receive that.
Good, so workout up, right, for everyone?
Yes, the whole world. Straight the whole world. The whole world. Except Outfit Club, Louisiana.
What is going on? Go, anything else? Huh? What about you? You better be ready for Wednesday. You're gonna cry.
Wednesday starting early at 7, correct?
Oh yeah, Wednesday starting early at 7 o'clock, right? 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock.
On the dot.
So we're missing what? How many people? Probably about 15?
7 a.m.
7 p.m. We're missing like what? 15 people, right? Probably. So you guys gotta let them know. If they show up here at 7:30, they're gonna get butthurt.
And then mentors, we are meeting after the meeting on Wednesday. The meeting after the meeting. Anything else? Any other questions?
Cool. Alright guys.
All done, you can get your phones now. Yay! Thank you guys. Thank you, Jesse.
And don't take a better phone.
If you borrowed a pen, please return it.
Oh, son of a biscuit.